So we back. So this is an update on this car. Like I said, got a few updates that need to go on. Like the front bumper needs to be repainted. When I grenaded the drive shaft a few months back, they put the car in the trailer, did all that damage down there, which ain't bad. That could have been fixed. But when they took out the trailer, somebody didn't know, they grabbed here. When they grabbed here, they broke the bumper right there. So I got another bumper at the shop. I just gotta take this off, paint this, and I also blew off a side skirt. If you look real close right there, there's no side skirt on there. Side skirts are here. This side is fine. I don't really have to change this side, but I might do it since I got two new ones. I don't know. And I also blew off the rear diffuser. So the rear diffuser is here. Now I gotta keep mine when I back up. Now I can't come all the way back because the diffuser sticks out a little longer. So today we doing an oil change. What else? Doing an oil change on it, and what else? And spark plug change. And I'm putting it back on E. So I'm getting off my pump gas plug and going back to full E. So we're gonna change these plugs out. And I think I made a mistake with this car. This car had a tune-up in 2 years. So this is a whole other motor. When I blew the other motor up, I just swapped the plugs over, which I shouldn't have done it. I know, bad decision. But I didn't know if this motor was good or not, so I just took a gamble, and I never changed the plugs. Because I know it's a hassle to change these plugs. But I should have changed them anyway. But I didn't. So now that I know what I know, I messed up. But on the positive side, I think I gapped the plugs in this car wrong for the amount of boost that I'm running. I'm pretty sure that I did. I don't think and the car used to have a stutter up top. It'll take off or something like that. And I always thought that was in the tune, but now I'm thinking it might have been blowing the spark out because it felt like a miss. But we're going to find out. So we're going to pull all this crap off and see what we can do. Let's go. It is a pain to do spark plugs on these cars, man. If you only knew. But the good thing about it, I don't ever just pull the coil packs out. I just always lay them in the bottom. So, good note for people that has to work on these. Dodge, you do not make this very simple. It's a simple process, it's just time consuming. That's the only thing I hate about doing plugs on these cars. But that's the only thing I hate about these cars are the plugs and how they did them. Other than that, this thing is so easy to work on. This blower might be getting sold, y'all. Hopefully it gets sold. I got somebody that's really looking into buying it, so we're gonna see. But as you can see, I got one plug, one coil out. I always pull all of them out at one time. That way I can reach my hand in there. I go from back to front. Or I go from here. That way, then when I put them in, I go from there to here. So let's go ahead and get all these plugs out. So we got one plug out, and that's what it looks like. A little crusty. I don't know if it's good or how to read plugs, but I know one thing: the gap is not right, and I checked it. I can fit a 25 thou in between here. So this is what my plug looks like. I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know how to read plug. So they find out like this is a 25 thou. I can fit that in there. I can fit a 25 thou in there. All the old plugs are out. And here are the new ones. I'll just do this side for right now, then jump to the passenger side. It's not that bad. As long as you got a swivel and an extension. I really ain't use no swivel, but it's not really that bad. I don't know why people hate it. I think, or is that the bad side? One of these sides is the problem side. I can't remember which one. I tried to start on the hard side, but I'm thinking that's the hard side. But they are gapped to where they need to be. The gap on those were on 25. And the amount of boost that I do run this car on E85, that was not significant or enough. But, man, you live and you learn, and that was 2 years ago, so I know more about what I know now. Those should never been gapped to what they were gapped at. But, so y'all put them back in there, though. If we can start this song gun up for the runner, yes. I use anti-seize on my spark plugs, just to make sure they don't seize up in there. Give them a little extra protection. Really probably don't do nothing, but hey, I just put them on that just to be on the safe side. So this is how I set my car up. Now, it's probably not the ideal way, but I loosen this box up, move this out the way I can get in there. I don't never take the coil packs all the way. I just pull them out and lay them to the side. That way I can access all the hose. I tie that up and move that to the side, and I can get to every hole that I need to. But you are going to need a swivel extension. You are going to need one of these and some of those. So those are the ones that I'm pulling out on this side. Yeah, those were kind of shot. So, and this is still the driver's side. Yeah, the car needed some. Yeah, these plugs wasn't no good. But hey, I knew it and I still drove the car. So we're still getting it race ready. Should put some E in it today, sometime today. So let's keep on pushing. Well, tune up is, the spark plug part of this thing is done. The car definitely does feel like it responds a little better as far as when you rev it up a little bit. But my other package came, so this goes to the truck. So when I bought the truck, it didn't have, what you call it? So this truck was not a gooseneck factory equipped truck. So by it not being a factory gooseneck truck, you know what that means. They put some type of aftermarket system on it. And I had to order me my own gooseneck hitch for it. And it finally showed. Well, you see how the package is. Hopefully there ain't nothing missing out of it. I just had to put the thing down. Ooh. Nice and shiny. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Let's see what that said. 30,000 pounds. So now that should sit in the hole like it should. Ooh, that is nice and shiny. I'm gonna put that in there. Nah, I need to go and do the oil change. So next is the oil change. So it is hooked in. So I gotta get on the truck and pull it. So I ain't gotta worry about no motherfuckers stealing it. Cause it's a special way for this truck, you gotta get it. So I like that. Okay, let's start draining the oil in this sump gun. Okay, got the oil draining. I didn't have my jack with me, so I improvised. My jack is at the shop. I'm gonna bring the Malibu back to the house. But wood works just fine. I had a 5-gallon, a 5-gallon thing. I had to go get a big one. So this car holds 7 quarts. So I got that big one. Then when I do the oil change on this truck, I'm gonna need a big one. So it's good to have you on everything. So that way you ain't gotta go nowhere, bar nothing. Have you on tools, but for the most part, everything is on here. I hate the oil filter on here because look where I gotta try to maneuver my hand under this throttle body, reach over there and grab it, and it's a pain. But for the most part, everything seems to be working. I'm gonna drain the gas out next. I really need to get some E while I'm thinking about it, but I'll do that later. But let me go grab all this oil. I think it's 7 quarts. I'm gonna show you something that a lot of folks don't drain. They don't drain the oil cooler oil. It's an oil cooler boat right here. A lot of people don't drain it. It is over here somewhere. Here it is. That boat right here. Drain in when you drain oil. Just drain the oil out the oil cooler. So just a heads up, friendly reminder. Still draining out. So I'm gonna let that drip for another 5 minutes. Well, just found out something I did not know. They put I told him I wanted a Mopar filter on here. I don't know what freaking brand. Service Champ. I didn't even look up on here till then. I told him I wanted a Mopar filter. I'm gonna show you the difference between the Mopar filter and that one. See the difference in that? I don't know if the camera picks that up, but man, there's a massive difference. That's why I like doing my own fucking oil changes. Took the car to Jiffy Lube and they put that bullshit on her. If I'd known that, man, I would have been, man, that's crazy, boy. But that's what I get for not doing my own shit, so. But for the most part, all I gotta do now is put the filter on it. And I got, what I say, 7 quarts. 7 quarts of 040. And it even says SRT on it, if you look right there. So, let's fill the filter up. So, we got the oil change done. It's 7 quarts. Got the filter. Everything is in. 7 quarts. I'm gonna run it for a brief second, let it idle. Check oil pressure. Check oil pressure, make sure we ain't got no leaks or anything. Gauge is low. Well, I just go doing like that. Tire pressure. Reset the oil life later. And idle, we are sitting at 66 pounds of oil pressure. Yes, sir. Get the oil pressure there. Now we're gonna check for the leaks. Okay. So I got bored and tried something. So I got some old mufflers that came out of Rose car, and I put them on here. Oh my God, it's quieting this car down so much. Watch this. That motherfucker's so quiet. Like, I'm gonna see if you can tell the difference. Wow. That quiet that car down so much. I don't know. I don't like the way that sound though. But other than that, all the oil is changed. No leaks. That's not from there. That's from when I wasted something. Well, that's when the car was parked. I rolled back. So no leaks. Oil pressure looking good. Hey, I can't complain. Looking good, sounding good. All the numbers look good. I cleared the codes on the computer. I'm gonna see what codes come back. I know I might have a throttle body issue every now and again, but shit, that's about it for it. That's how you do a tune-up on it.